Deep within the annals of religious history lies a manuscript so extraordinary, so controversial, that religious authorities deemed it too dangerous for public consumption. This forbidden text, known as the Book of Enoch, was systematically removed from both Jewish and Christian biblical canons during the first centuries of the Common Era. Yet its contents continue to intrigue and mystify scholars and spiritual seekers alike. Written between 300 BC and 100 BC, this ancient manuscript begins not with praise or celebration, but with a stark warning. A divine message addressed not only to humanity, but also to the fallen angels who had transformed earth into their domain of forbidden knowledge and dark practices. What could be so powerful in these writings that they needed to be suppressed for nearly 2 millennia? The Book of Enoch reveals secrets about our history that challenge everything we thought we knew about human civilization, divine intervention, and the very nature of our existence. It speaks of celestial beings walking among humans, of advanced knowledge being shared before its time, and of catastrophic events that shaped the course of human history. Consider this. While most religious texts speak of divine matters through parables and metaphors, the Book of Enoch provides detailed first-hand accounts of heavenly realms, angelic hierarchies, and cosmic mysteries. Its author, Enoch himself, was no ordinary prophet. As the great-grandfather of Noah and seventh in descent from Adam, he held a unique position in the celestial hierarchy, the guardian of heaven's treasures and the chief of archangels, standing in direct service to the throne of God. But perhaps most intriguingly, this ancient text contains prophecies so specific, revelations so profound, that they continue to resonate with modern discoveries and theories about our universe. As we delve deeper into these forbidden pages, we'll uncover truths that have been hidden from mankind for generations. Truths that might change our understanding of not just our past, but our future as well. The question we must ask ourselves is not why this book was banned, but rather, what secrets within its pages were considered too dangerous for humanity to know? As we journey through these ancient writings together, you'll discover that some answers might be more shocking than you could ever imagine. Who was Enoch, and why were his writings considered so significant that they needed to be suppressed? In the ancient texts, Enoch emerges as one of the most enigmatic figures in religious history. Born as the son of Jared and seventh in the line from Adam, he stands unique among the biblical patriarchs, not just for his extraordinary relationship with the divine, but for his mysterious departure from earth. Unlike other patriarchs who lived for many centuries, Genesis records Enoch's earthly life as exactly 365 years, a number that corresponds precisely with the solar calendar. This mathematical precision is no coincidence, as Enoch would later reveal profound astronomical knowledge in his writings. But what truly sets him apart is the unusual manner of his departure from this world. The biblical account states simply, yet cryptically, "And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him." This brief passage has puzzled scholars for generations. While other patriarchs of his time lived well beyond 700 years and died natural deaths, Enoch seemingly transcended death itself. According to ancient writings, he was translated directly into the celestial realm, transformed from mortal to immortal without experiencing death. In the heavenly hierarchy, Enoch held positions of extraordinary significance. He served as the guardian of all heaven's treasures, the chief of the archangels, and the immediate minister to the throne of God. This proximity to divine power granted him access to knowledge that no other human had possessed. Some ancient texts even suggest that Enoch was transformed into Metatron, the powerful angel often called the Lesser Yahweh. A transformation so profound that it hints at the true scope of his heavenly elevation. But Enoch was more than just a passive observer of celestial mysteries. He was humanity's first great teacher. whose name literally means initiator or inaugurator. He is credited with bringing the gift of writing to humanity, along with sophisticated understanding of astronomy and mathematics. Through his teachings, humanity gained its first structured knowledge of the cosmos and its operations. The narratives surrounding Enoch paint a picture of a man who bridged two worlds, the earthly and the divine. His unique position allowed him to serve as both prophet and sage, warning humanity of divine judgment while also preserving crucial knowledge for future generations. This knowledge, recorded in his books, would later prove so significant that its suppression would spark centuries of controversy and speculation. What Enoch witnessed and recorded during his time in both realms would become the foundation for one of the most influential yet controversial religious texts in human history. His writings would go on to influence not just Judaism and Christianity, but also shape our understanding of angels, astronomy, and the very nature of divine revelation. The most controversial revelations in the Book of Enoch center around the Watchers, a group of 200 angels whose actions would forever alter the course of human history. These celestial beings, led by their commander Semyaza, made a decision that would have catastrophic consequences for both heaven and earth. The ancient text describes a dramatic scene on Mount Hermon, where these angels bound themselves by a mutual oath. Semyaza, harboring doubts about their intended actions, expressed his fear. "I fear that you will not truly agree to do this deed, and I alone will have to pay the penalty for this great sin." Yet his companions responded with unwavering resolve, swearing together and binding themselves by mutual curses to fulfill their plan. What was this momentous decision? The Watchers had chosen to descend to earth and take human wives, a direct violation of the divine order. This wasn't merely a case of forbidden love. It was a deliberate crossing of boundaries between the celestial and earthly realms. The consequences of this decision were immediate and devastating. The offspring of these unions were the Nephilim, giants whose height reached 300 feet. These hybrid beings possessed extraordinary strength and an insatiable appetite for destruction. The text describes how they consumed all the acquisitions of men, and when humans could no longer sustain them, the Nephilim turned against them and devoured mankind. But the physical presence of these giants wasn't the most profound impact the Watchers had on humanity. Led by Azel, these fallen angels began sharing forbidden knowledge with humans, knowledge for which mankind was not yet ready. This transfer of celestial technology and wisdom would fundamentally transform human society, but not in the way one might expect. Azazel taught men the arts of metallurgy, how to make swords, knives, shields, and breastplates. He revealed the secrets of working with metals, creating jewelry, and using precious stones. He introduced humanity to the use of antimony, a substance used for eye makeup, essentially introducing cosmetics to the world. Other angels brought their own specialized knowledge. Semyaza taught enchantment, Barakajal taught astrology, Kokabel revealed the secrets of the constellations, Ezekiel shared knowledge of the clouds, and Shamziel explained the signs of the sun. This transfer of knowledge might seem beneficial at first glance, but the Book of Enoch presents it as a corruption of humanity. The text describes how this led to increased violence, vanity, and spiritual degradation. Humans began using their new knowledge for warfare and deception, while the secrets of beauty led to lustful thoughts and actions. The situation became so dire that the four great archangels, Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel, were compelled to intervene. They brought their concerns directly to God, describing the bloodshed and chaos that had overtaken the earth. The response was swift and severe. Uriel was sent to warn Noah of the coming flood. Raphael was commanded to imprison Azazel. Gabriel was tasked with destroying the Nephilim, and Michael was ordered to bind the fallen angels. This dramatic intervention would culminate in the Great Flood, a divine reset button that would cleanse the earth of the corruption brought by the Watchers and their offspring. Yet, the knowledge they had shared would continue to influence human civilization long after the waters receded. The Book of Enoch comprises 5 distinct sections, each revealing different aspects of divine knowledge and prophetic vision. These manuscripts, preserved through centuries, offer unprecedented insights into celestial mechanics, prophetic visions, and divine judgment. The Book of Watchers stands as the foundation of the manuscript, written around 300 BC. While we've explored the fallen angel's story, this section goes deeper into Enoch's extraordinary journeys through the heavenly realms. In his divine travels, Enoch witnessed the very architecture of creation. He describes vast chambers of lightning and thunder, storehouses of snow and hail, and the very mechanics of celestial bodies. These weren't mere poetic metaphors. They were detailed observations of cosmic phenomena that modern science is only beginning to understand. The Book of Parables, spanning chapters 37 to 71, presents 3 profound parables that speak of coming judgment and divine justice. Here we find the first use of the term Son of Man as a messianic title, a phrase that would later gain tremendous significance in Christian theology. The parables describe a figure called the Righteous One, the Elect One, and the Messiah, who sits upon the throne of glory at the final judgment. These descriptions are so detailed and specific that they caused considerable controversy in early religious circles. The astronomical book reveals perhaps the most scientifically intriguing content. Guided by the angel Uriel, Enoch recorded sophisticated astronomical knowledge that would have been impossible for ancient civilizations to possess through ordinary means. He described a solar calendar of 364 days, divided into 4 equal seasons of 91 days each. Each season contained 3 months of 30 days, plus 1 extra day at the end of the 3rd month. This created a year of exactly 52 weeks, with each season always beginning on Wednesday, the 4th day of creation when God placed the celestial bodies in the sky. This astronomical precision extends beyond basic timekeeping. Enoch described the laws governing celestial bodies, the relationship between lunar and solar cycles, and even the concept of a spherical Earth, knowledge that wouldn't become commonly accepted for millennia. The text includes detailed information about solar and lunar movements, explaining complex astronomical phenomena in remarkably accurate terms. The Book of Dreams contains Enoch's symbolic visions of Israel's history. Using rich allegory, animals represent human beings, while humans symbolize angels. These visions stretch from ancient times through what scholars interpret as the Maccabean Revolt, around 163 to 142 BC. More than mere historical records, these dreams contain coded messages about human destiny and divine intervention in earthly affairs. The final section, the Message of Enoch, divides world history into 10 weeks or epochs. 7 relate to past events, while 3 prophesy future occurrences. The manuscript culminates in the 7th part of the 10th week, describing the emergence of a new heaven and an age of eternal righteousness. This section includes exhortations to righteousness, warnings against wickedness, and detailed descriptions of the final judgment. Particularly noteworthy is the birth narrative of Noah, appearing as an appendix. This account describes Noah's supernatural appearance at birth, looking like an angel, with eyes that illuminated the whole house. This description suggests something beyond ordinary human genetics, possibly connecting to the earlier narrative about celestial beings interbreeding with humans. Remarkably, these ancient texts contain astronomical and geological knowledge that wasn't officially discovered until millennia later. The precise mathematical calculations, the understanding of celestial mechanics, and the accurate predictions of cosmic events raise profound questions about the source of this knowledge. Why was the Book of Enoch considered so dangerous that it needed to be removed from biblical canon? The answer lies not just in its controversial content, but in the profound implications it holds for human history and our relationship with higher beings. At its core, the Book of Enoch presents a direct challenge to conventional religious narratives. The text explicitly describes advanced beings sharing sophisticated technology with humans, knowledge that transformed early civilization. These weren't simply spiritual teachings. They were practical instructions in metallurgy, astronomy, mathematics, and even cosmetics. The precision and detail of this knowledge transfer suggests something beyond mere mythological storytelling. The book's astronomical revelations prove particularly troubling for ancient religious authorities. Enoch's detailed understanding of celestial mechanics, including the spherical nature of Earth and complex planetary movements, far exceeded the scientific knowledge of his time. How could a man from the ancient world possess such advanced astronomical knowledge? The text describes Enoch's journeys through the cosmos in terms that parallel modern space travel more than ancient mysticism. Even more controversial is the book's explicit description of genetic manipulation. The Watchers didn't simply interact with humans. They fundamentally altered human DNA through their unions with Earth women. The resulting Nephilim weren't just physically different. They possessed enhanced intelligence and capabilities that set them apart from ordinary humans. This account bears striking similarities to modern theories about ancient genetic engineering. The technological aspects of the Book of Enoch raise profound questions. When Azazel taught humans to make weapons and work with metals, was this simply basic metallurgy, or was it advanced technology described in terms ancient people could understand? The text's description of Enoch's celestial journeys suggests vehicles of transport rather than mystical experiences. Could these accounts be describing advanced spacecraft using the limited vocabulary of ancient times? Perhaps most disturbing to religious authorities was the book's implications about divine intervention in human affairs. The text suggests that much of human advancement came not through gradual development, but through direct technological transfer from advanced beings. This challenges both religious doctrine about human development and scientific theories about the progression of human civilization. The Book of Enoch also contains prophecies about the Messiah that were considered too specific and detailed by early religious authorities. These prophecies, along with its detailed cosmological knowledge, suggested a level of divine revelation that threatened established religious hierarchy. How could religious authorities maintain their position as intermediaries between God and man when Enoch had already revealed so much? Modern scholars have noted striking parallels between Enoch's descriptions and contemporary UFO phenomena. His accounts of being taken up into the heavens, receiving advanced knowledge, and witnessing cosmic events mirror many modern reports of extraterrestrial contact. Could the Watchers have been what we today might call extraterrestrial beings, their actions documented using the religious language of the time? The suppression of the Book of Enoch might have been an attempt to control not just religious narrative, but historical truth itself. Its detailed accounts of advanced beings interfering in human development, sharing technology, and manipulating human genetics present a version of history that challenges both religious and scientific orthodoxy. The Book of Enoch stands as a bridge between ancient wisdom and modern questions. Its detailed accounts of advanced beings, sophisticated technology, and cosmic knowledge continue to challenge our understanding of human history. While religious authorities may have attempted to suppress these writings, their preservation allows us to glimpse a potentially different origin story of human civilization. The text raises profound questions that resonate with modern discoveries and theories. Could the detailed astronomical knowledge have come from advanced beings? Were the Watchers representatives of an advanced civilization that shaped human development? The parallels between Enoch's accounts and contemporary phenomena suggest that perhaps these ancient writings contain more truth than fiction. As we continue to explore our origins and our place in the cosmos, the Book of Enoch remains a compelling testament to the possibility that our history may be more extraordinary than we've been led to believe. Its suppression and subsequent rediscovery might not be coincidence, but rather perfect timing for a world finally ready to contemplate its deeper implications. If you found value in exploring these ancient mysteries with us today, please take a moment to like and share this video. Your support helps spread this knowledge to others seeking similar insights. Subscribe to join our growing community of truth seekers and receive regular updates on biblical mysteries and ancient wisdom. If this content has truly enriched your understanding, please click the thank you button below to show your appreciation. For those who feel deeply connected to our mission of uncovering biblical truths, consider becoming a member. As a member, you'll gain exclusive access to special content and join a community dedicated to exploring these profound mysteries together. When our community grows, so does the value we can create together. Thank you for joining me on this journey through one of history's most intriguing texts. Until next time, keep questioning, keep seeking, and keep exploring the mysteries that surround us.